Hey, Coyote Nation, happy Monday to you. Hey, we finally got rid of the rain and cold and stuff. It's beautiful out here, man.
It is. It is beautiful. I got my coat on though, because it's a little brisk, but honestly, it's way warmer out here on the Coyote Deck than it is back in the studio.
Why is it so cold in the studio today?
Well, as I told you coming in, heat's for rich people. So you know.
I thought Casey and the Roundman were rich.
No, I don't know what the deal is, but our office is like the Bat Cave. You know, our studios, we're in the original movie theater of the old Warenberg theaters out of St. Louis. It was their very first theater down here in the Ozarks. And so it's built really, really well to hold heat or hold cold,
right?
And vice versa. So when it gets cold, if you don't turn the heat on, it's just going to stay cold.
Wow.
So I don't know why we haven't turned the heat on yet.
Somebody needs to turn the heat on.
So I've been in my office this morning, all like bundled up, trying to type, hands shaking. Drinking coffee.
Oh. Somebody needs to tell Angie to turn the heat on.
Even as I left, I was like, "Are you cold?" She's up there shivering. I don't know. Whatever. You know, whatever.
Wow. Well, it is that time of the year. You know,
it
where
is.
You get the transition. Last week we did a lot of the videos from the station.
Well, you know, the rain and the cold and everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's beautiful today.
It is quite nice today. It's actually supposed to be like 75 degrees today. So, you know, I just brought this. This is an old leather coat that I bought in England years ago. And I've had to have it redone twice, and I refuse to get rid of it. It's too big for me, and I don't care.
Yeah.
But you know.
Does your wife tell you, "Oh, that looks terrible. We need to get you a new one"?
No.
So
no.
My wife keeps telling me that with mine.
Hey, be lucky. My wife just throws things away while I'm at work.
While you're at work.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I'll look for it and
love you, honey.
And I'll be like, "Hey, where's this?" She's like, "Oh, I don't know. You must have lost it."
Oh, yeah. I don't know. You misplaced it somewhere.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, dude. So, can I subject change on you?
Please.
Okay, so I don't know what the deal is, but it's been a bad couple of weeks for sports in the state of Missouri.
Yeah.
And you know, I think the last time I was here, we talked about how bad of a weekend it was for Missouri sports.
Yeah.
I think I've got some of this figured out.
Okay.
Let's talk about the Cardinals for a minute.
Okay, Cardinals.
So, if you look back on the season that St. Louis has had, they need to be beat in order to win.
Kind of, yeah. They're kind of they're fighters.
They kind of
fight back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with going into the postseason and the playoffs, down by 2 games, and tonight's the 3rd game.
Right.
Now they're on the road. I got a funny feeling they'll win 3 in a row.
Wow.
And the reason I say that is they just really got their asses beat.
Yeah, they did.
You know, I mean, it wasn't even fun to watch. Well, I mean, it was kind of. I mean,
they went. They were in danger of being no-hit in both those.
Oh,
games.
I know,
Yeah.
right? And the Nationals. Can we talk about the logo here?
Let's talk about.
I mean, they had all the opportunity to do something awesome, right? The Nationals with the flag and every. Oh no, they pick a cursive W.
Yeah. And cursive is not even being taught in schools anymore.
Yeah,
so.
my son, who's 8, just looked at it, didn't even know.
Really?
No,
He's
I made that
Dad?
up. No, I made
Is that a wavy line?
I made that up. He knows the W.
We've met your son here on the Coyote Deck before.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
He's a great kid.
He's fun. But you know, it's fun. Playoff stuff is fun for kids because if they're not a super team lover when they're young, it seems like any kind of a playoff gets them more involved because everybody else gets involved.
Yeah.
And I always think that's kind of fun. So he's been watching it with me.
Good.
The other thing, the Chiefs.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the deal. Anybody that actually thought Kansas City was going to win every game obviously isn't really a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
Jason Stapleton.
I mean, come on, guys. This is an every year occurrence. They start off really good, and then they kind of out. Now, I think they'll be okay, but people are losing their minds.
Yeah, like Jason Stapleton. I was watching some of his videos yesterday from home. By the way, he needs to cut back on the whiskey.
Oh, my God, it was hilarious. My favorite one was with the dog. When they're like, "This is what defeat looks like," and the poor dog is all wrapped up in a blanket, just kind of looks up. and then goes and lays back down. Which honestly, Stapleton might have wanted to wrap himself in a blanket and lay down too.
I'm sure, yeah.
But I think the Chiefs will be okay. Now, the Blues.
Yeah.
So they were doing well. They had won 3 in a row on the road.
Yeah.
On the Canadian tour, right?
Yep.
And then they lost on Friday or Saturday. I
think
can't
they lost
remember.
in Montreal Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a whooping too. So I just feel like the weekends are not good for Missouri sports.
Kind of a lost weekend, except for Mizzou.
Mizzou,
won.
Mizzou won. Yeah.
So
So you got that going.
So
for
you're
you.
okay with the Chiefs bouncing back? Then,
Yeah,
probably.
whatever.
Okay.
I watch it because I get a kick out of the atmosphere. I was yesterday. I watched it at my good friend's house, who is a Texans fan. So that was something because he was jumping around like a little schoolgirl.
Wow.
And he's a big man. You know, I mean, he's not a little dude.
The house was moving.
Yeah. The food was good though.
Ooh,
yeah.
well, that's always a
So,
positive.
and that's why I like football. I've never really been a super fan of professional sports besides hockey. But I've gotten more into it over the last 5 or 6 years simply because I really like to sit with people who are really big fans. That's why I love listening to Chris's reports. And the reason is that I can stay up to date. And I know I say this all the time. I can stay up to date every hour and keep up with my buddies who are watching and looking and playing fantasy and looking at facts and figures. I don't have time for that.
You're a busy guy.
Well, then I don't want to work that
Yeah,
hard,
there
you
you
know.
go, yeah.
But with the sports reports, folks that air, you get just enough that you can sit by the water cooler and partake in the conversation.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
just about everything, you know.
Yeah.
Renegade Radio Sports updates right around 35 past the hour, from 6:35 in the morning to 6:35 in the evening. We have a lot of fun with those. And on our website,
Yep.
1079thecoyote.com, we've got a sports page on there. Oh, yeah,
It's
right,
around here
right there,
somewhere.
yeah.
That's here.
We've got a sports page on there where you can keep up with too, and we try to put things like, you know, the local high school
Oh, yeah.
records and stuff, things that you don't get on the national sports.
Which is way cool.
Yeah.
All right, now listen, before we go, I wanted to bring you a fun fact.
Ooh, okay.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
All right, so in my pocket, I have licorice.
Oh, okay.
Different types of licorice.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is that it's actually not licorice. And here's the fun fact for today.
Is that
Let me
that-
put my coffee over here.
Marijuana licorice?
Okay,
or
no,
what?
it's not that. Okay, so Twizzlers, right? Just a plain old Twizzler. That's for you. by the
Oh,
way.
thank
Good,
you.
Yeah. And then here is the rainbow Twizzler. We got
Rambo?
rainbow.
Oh,
not
rainbow.
Rambo. What the-
Rainbow.
Anyway,
So
that's
is that
a-
like LGBT?
It is. Yeah, we got that for Stapleton. There's that.
Yeah,
And then here is the Twizzler Poland peel, which is a cherry. So you got all that in there,
Wow.
right? Okay.
Wow, okay.
So here's fun fact for you. They're not actually, if you look at the packaging on this, at nowhere on here does it ever say the word licorice.
Yeah.
But as kids, you always went, oh, I want the red licorice. There's very few kids that actually ask for black licorice, right?
Right, yeah.
Right, but interesting fun fact for you, the reason that Twizzler is called Twizzler and not licorice is because this actually doesn't have any licorice in it.
What is licorice?
It is a root.
What?
So the licorice root is what has that strong Jaeger taste
Yeah.
for those of us that
Right.
understand that.
Right.
And for kids, it's the black licorice taste. That's that weird taste that you get in your mouth when you eat black licorice.
Interesting.
Yeah, but this doesn't have any in
No,
it.
of course not.
Yeah.
Everything in this is artificial.
And delicious.
And delicious.
But I thought that was kind of a fun fact because in the front of our office, I'm a huge fan of like,
Candy?
Yeah, well, no, just I would call it licorice, but it's not.
It's not, right.
But I'm a huge fan of these, and we have a whole bowl of them up there, and I have been trying to stay away from them.
Yeah. Kind of failing.
I am
Yeah.
horribly.
I had to
Yeah.
taste some of those pumpkin spice.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
God,
Not
bleh.
good. Do you have any of the Spam?
I did.
Ooh.
It was also disgusting.
Eee.
Yeah.
Bear took some home. And
He did, but bears
bears will be, they'll eat anything.
yeah.
Right?
And then
Yeah.
it was terrible. This good.
Delicious. That, bad.
Good.
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
Good.
I like your fun
Bad.
facts.
Yeah, fun
You know,
fact.
he's like
Yeah.
the smartest guy you'll run into. You know?
That's not true.
He knows something about everything.
I try to stay a little bit, I try to get a little bit of information about little everything. But today when I saw these, I was like, dude, there's no licorice in these.
Hey.
What the heck?
You need to bring a fun fact every week. How about that?
All right, I'll start.
Okay,
All right,
yeah,
I'll
that's
start.
beautiful. So Casey and the Roundman show, 3 to 6 in the afternoon.
Yeah, man.
Monday through Friday. Best show in the Ozarks. You guys win the awards all the time.
We pay for them.
Well, there you go. Somebody's got to do it.
Right.
But you think Crystal and the Bear are going to start giving you guys a run for your money, huh?
Boy, I hope so. I'm tired of going to those parties.
Crystal and the Bear, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Jamie Turner,
Yep.
from 10 a.m. to 3, just in front of you guys.
Yep.
You guys are 3 to 6, and then Fitz at night. If you haven't followed us on Facebook,
Do it now.
be sure to do that. Go up there on the Facebook page, click that button. I mean, I think we're over 9,000 now.
We are at 9,012 as of 8 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible.
It is.
That's over. I mean, we've gained over 1,000 Facebook followers in less than a year.
I will tell you right now, for those of you that stuck around for the end of this video, we're doing another Facebook contest starting a week from today, and it's going to be awesome like the last one was.
Wow. How about that?
But if you didn't stick around, you don't know.
You missed it. So that'll teach you to stick around next time.
Yeah, suckers.
So I'm really hoping the Cards win tonight because Rounder's supposed to be here tomorrow. And Rounder's like the biggest Cardinal fan ever.
It's ridiculous.
If they're down 3-0,
He'll just show up crying.
I know. Yeah.
Poor guy.
We'll have to have Tabby here to hold him up.
Grown-ass man.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a good thing he's got you for what? You guys been together for 17 or 18 years now?
Long time. Long time.
Wow,
Yeah,
incredible. All right, so it's Casey and the Roundman show, 3 to 6 in the afternoon. Got to check them out. Crystal and the Bear in the morning, Jamie Turner middays, and, of course, your Renegade Radio sports updates, 35 past the hour, right around there, from 6:35 in the morning, 6:35 in the evening. So until tomorrow with the Roundman, God bless you. Man, we're getting good at that.
Ridiculous.
You want your candy back?
No, that's for you.
Oh, good.